Up being a good one. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 7. Right back to Hubbard. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Going for it with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Trying to hurry to the line on the very outskirts of field goal range. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away.
And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive.
I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the 3rd drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on 1st down.
And we're going to get whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the extra session.
2nd and 6. A give up the middle, Hubbard.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. One overtime, about 2. We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment.
Ready, 45, white.
straight ahead with Hubbard.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
On the give, this is Hubbard.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple in that. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Hubbard.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? 3rd level run. 1st level being the D-line, and linebacker 2nd level in the secondary, the 3rd. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
He goes 8 yards on the touchdown run.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
92 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They run again.